Okay, quick question before we even start today. When was the last time you ate pizza and it was so good, so incredibly good, that you actually closed your eyes?
Oh, I know exactly what you mean. That moment when the cheese is perfectly melted, the crust is crispy, and everything is just right.
And the best part? Pizza is one of the most talked about foods in the entire English-speaking world. People talk about pizza at work, with friends, on dates, online, everywhere. And today we are going to teach you exactly how to talk about it in natural, confident English.
Welcome, everyone. I'm Kevin.
And I'm Leah. Welcome back to Talk Leah, your favorite place to learn real, everyday English in a way that actually feels good.
If you are new here, hello. We make simple English conversations for learners just like you. Every episode, we take a fun topic from real life, and we help you speak about it naturally.
And today's topic is pizza. Now, before you think, Leah, Kevin, it's just food. No, pizza is culture. Pizza is conversation. Pizza is a whole world of English vocabulary, expressions, and opinions that people use every single day.
By the end of this episode, you will know how to describe pizza in English, how to order it, how to talk about your preferences, and how to use pizza expressions that native speakers really use.
And we have a fun question for you right now. What is your all-time favorite pizza topping? Write it in the comments. We read every single one, and we would genuinely love to know.
Before we jump in, if you're not already subscribed to Talk Leah, please do it right now. We post new episodes every week, and we don't want you to miss a single one.
Okay, Kevin, I'm already hungry. Let's go.
Let's do it.
All right, let's start from the very beginning. Because before you can talk about pizza in English, you need to know the words, the parts of the pizza, the types, the basics.
And these words come up all the time, not just when you're ordering. When people recommend a pizza place, when they describe a meal, when they post on social media, these are the words they use.
Let's start with the parts of a pizza. The first word is crust. Crust. C-R-U-S-T. The crust is the outside edge of the pizza, the bread part around the border.
And people have very strong opinions about crust. Some people love it. Some people leave it on the plate and don't eat it.
I am a crust eater. I eat every bite.
I respect that. The crust is important. In English, you might hear someone say, I love a thick crust, or I prefer thin crust pizza, or even, the crust was too hard, it wasn't good.
Thin crust and thick crust are two very common expressions. Thin crust means the bread base is flat and crispy. Thick crust means the bread is soft, fluffy, and filling.
The next word is sauce. Sauce. S-A-U-C-E. The sauce is the layer underneath the cheese. Usually it's tomato sauce. Red, a little sweet, a little tangy.
Tangy is a great English word. It means a sharp, slightly sour but pleasant flavor. Tomato sauce is tangy.
And some pizzas have white sauce instead of red tomato sauce. White sauce is usually made from cream or garlic and olive oil. It's very rich and smooth.
I love a white sauce pizza. It feels very different from a classic tomato pizza.
Next word, toppings. Toppings. This is a very important word. Toppings are everything you put on top of the pizza. The cheese, the vegetables, the meat, all of it.
Common toppings in English-speaking countries. Pepperoni, which is a spicy cured meat and probably the most popular pizza topping in the United States. Mushrooms, bell peppers, olives, onions, and of course cheese.
Listeners, can you name 3 of those toppings right now without looking? Say them out loud. Pepperoni, mushrooms, and what else?
Great practice. Now the next word, mozzarella. Mozzarella. M-O-Z-Z-A-R-E-L-L-A. This is the classic cheese used on pizza. It's soft, white, and when it melts, it becomes stretchy and delicious.
You know that moment when you pull a slice away from the pizza and the cheese stretches in a long string? That's mozzarella doing its job perfectly.
In English, we sometimes call that cheese pull, a good cheese pull. And it's actually something people love to film and post online because it looks so satisfying.
And the last basic word for this section, slice. A slice is one piece of pizza cut from the whole round pizza. In America especially, you can buy pizza by the slice. You don't have to buy the whole thing.
In English, you would say, "Can I get 2 slices, please?" Or, "I had 3 slices and I was completely full."
So let's do a quick review. Say each word after us. Crust, sauce, toppings, mozzarella, slice.
Perfect. Those 5 words will come up every single time pizza is the topic. Keep them in your English toolkit.
And in the next section, we're going to teach you something that causes real arguments between real friends. Pizza styles. Because not all pizzas are the same, and people have very strong feelings about which one is best.
Okay, this section is where things get interesting. Because in the English-speaking world, pizza comes in very different styles. And people don't just order pizza. They debate pizza. They defend their favorite style like it's very serious.
It is serious, Leah. Pizza is very serious.
It is. So let's teach you the main pizza styles and how to talk about your preferences in English, because expressing opinions about food is such a natural, important part of conversation.
The first style, Neapolitan pizza. Neapolitan. This is the original Italian style. It comes from Naples, Italy. It has a thin, soft crust with slightly puffy edges. The toppings are very simple. Tomato, fresh mozzarella, basil. That's it.
It's beautiful in its simplicity. In English, people often describe Neapolitan pizza as authentic. Authentic means real, original, true to tradition.
You might hear someone say, "This is authentic Neapolitan pizza." Or, "I prefer authentic pizza over the American style."
The next style, New York style pizza. This is very famous. New York pizza has a large, wide, thin crust. The slices are big, very big, and the crust is slightly crispy on the outside, but soft and flexible in the middle.
And in New York, the tradition is to fold the slice in half lengthwise before you eat it, like a little pizza taco.
In English, you fold the slice. Fold means to bend it in half. Have you ever folded a piece of pizza? Try saying that sentence out loud. I fold my pizza when I eat it.
The next style, Chicago deep dish. This one is completely different. Deep dish pizza is more like a pizza pie. The crust is very thick and goes up the sides of a deep round pan. The fillings are inside. Lots of cheese, lots of sauce, lots of toppings.
It's almost like eating a pizza cake. Very thick, very filling. In English, we say it's hearty. Hearty means heavy, rich, and very satisfying.
A hearty meal. Chicago deep dish is a very hearty pizza.
And the last style we'll talk about today, wood-fired pizza. Wood-fired means the pizza is cooked in a special oven that uses wood as fuel, not electricity or gas. The wood gives the pizza a slightly smoky, charred flavor.
Charred. C-H-A-R-R-E-D. Charred means slightly burned on the edges in a good way. It adds flavor and texture.
Now, how do you talk about preferences in English? This is so useful not just for pizza, but for everything. First, to say what you like. I'm a big fan of thin crust. I really love wood-fired pizza. My favorite style is New York.
To say what you prefer between two things, I prefer thin crust over thick crust. I'd rather have Neapolitan than deep dish. Given the choice, I always go for a classic margarita.
And to ask someone else their opinion, what's your go-to pizza? What kind of pizza are you into? Do you prefer thin or thick crust?
Go-to is a great expression. Your go-to is your first choice, your default, the thing you always pick. What's your go-to pizza order?
Listeners, we want you to write your answer right now. What is your go-to pizza? Use the phrase, my go-to pizza is blank. Post it in the comments. It's great English practice and we genuinely want to know.
First, learn the style names: Neapolitan, New York, Chicago deep dish, wood-fired. Second, learn the opinion phrases. I prefer, I'm a big fan of, my go-to is. Third, use them. Say them out loud, write them down, post them in the comments.
And coming up next, we're going inside a real pizza restaurant because ordering pizza in English is its own skill, and we're going to make it feel completely natural for you.
Plus, we have a cultural fact coming up that surprised me so much when I first heard it. You'll want to stay for that one.
Okay, let's talk about ordering pizza, because going into a pizza restaurant or calling to order pizza can feel stressful when you're learning English, but it doesn't have to be. The conversations are actually very short and very predictable.
And once you know the pattern, it feels easy. Let's practice a real conversation. Leah, you be the customer, I'll be the person taking the order.
Perfect. Okay, I'm ready.
Hi there. Thank you for calling Milano's Pizza. What can I get for you today?
Hi, can I order a large pepperoni pizza, please?
Of course. Would you like thin crust or thick crust?
Thin crust, please.
Any extra toppings you'd like to add?
Can I add mushrooms and extra cheese?
Absolutely. And will that be for delivery or collection?
Delivery, please.
Great. And can I get your address?
It's 14 Maple Street.
Perfect. That will be ready in about 30 to 40 minutes. Your total is $16.50.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Enjoy your pizza.
And that is a completely real pizza ordering conversation. Let's look at the key phrases.
The first one, will that be for delivery or collection? Delivery means they bring it to your house. Collection, or pickup in American English, means you go to the restaurant and collect it yourself.
In American English, you'll hear for delivery or pickup. In British English, delivery or collection. Both mean the same thing.
Another phrase, any extra toppings you'd like to add. This is how they ask if you want to customize your pizza. Customize means to change it or add things to make it exactly how you want.
And you can answer, can I add blank? Can I add olives? Can I add extra sauce? Can I remove the onions? Remove means you want them to take something off your pizza.
Remove the onions, take off the peppers, no mushrooms, please. These are all natural, polite ways to change your order.
Now let's talk about pizza culture around the world, because pizza started in Italy, but it has traveled everywhere, and every place has made it their own.
Let's start with Italy, and here is the cultural fact I promised. In Italy, pizza is taken very seriously. There is actually an official organization in Italy called the True Neapolitan Pizza Association.
Wait, an official organization just for pizza?
Yes, they have strict rules about what counts as real Neapolitan pizza. The type of flour, the tomatoes, the cheese, even how long it cooks.
That is incredible. So pizza in Italy isn't just food, it's protected tradition.
And in Italy, adding pineapple to pizza is considered very controversial. Controversial means it causes disagreement and strong opinions.
Which brings us to the great pineapple debate. Pineapple on pizza, yes or no? This is one of the most debated food topics in the English-speaking world. People feel very strongly about it.
Those who are against it say, pineapple doesn't belong on pizza. Sweet fruit has no place with savory cheese and tomato.
Those who love it say, the sweet and salty combination is perfect. Don't tell me what to put on my pizza.
In English, sweet and salty together is called a sweet-savory combination. Savory means the opposite of sweet. Salty, rich, meaty flavors.
Listeners, we need to know. Pineapple on pizza? Yes or no? Write your answer in the comments. This is very important research.
Very important. Now, pizza in the United States. America has taken pizza and made it massive in every way. Bigger sizes, more toppings, more styles. The US has the most pizza restaurants in the world.
And pizza delivery culture is huge in America. The idea that you can call a number and warm, hot pizza arrives at your door in 30 minutes, Americans really built that culture.
In American English, you'll hear, let's order in. Order in means you order food to be delivered to your home. It's a very casual, common phrase. I don't feel like cooking tonight. Let's order in.
Or let's get a pizza. Very simple, very common, used between friends, families, couples, everyone.
And in the UK, pizza has also become incredibly popular. But interestingly, British people put some toppings on pizza that many Americans find unusual, like baked beans and chips. Chips in British English means French fries.
A pizza with chips on top?
It's a real thing. It's called a chip shop pizza in some parts of the UK.
I love that. Every culture makes food their own, and that's what makes food such a great topic for learning English. Everyone has an opinion, everyone has a story, and everyone wants to talk about it.
Exactly. Food conversations are never boring. And now you have the vocabulary to have them in English.
Okay, mistake time. And I want to say something before we start. These mistakes are so common. I made some of these myself when I was practicing English, so please don't feel embarrassed if you recognize one.
Mistake number 1. Saying a pizza instead of a slice of pizza or a piece of pizza.
People sometimes say, "Can I have a pizza, please?" when they mean one slice, not a whole pizza. The waiter or the person at the counter will think you want the entire pizza.
If you want one piece, say, "Can I have a slice of pizza, please?" Or, "Can I get one slice?" If you want the whole pizza, then yes, "Can I have a pizza, please?" is correct.
The difference matters, especially when you're buying pizza by the slice at a counter. One slice, two slices, always say it clearly.
Mistake number 2. Pronouncing mozzarella wrong. This one is very common.
People often say mozzarella, but the correct pronunciation is mozzarella. The stress is on the third part, rel.
Mozzarella. Say it with us. Mozzarella. One more time. Mozzarella. It gets easier the more you say it.
Mistake number 3, using the wrong preposition when talking about pizza toppings.
People sometimes say, "I want a pizza with pepperoni on the top."
But in natural English, you just say, I want a pizza with pepperoni, or I want pepperoni on my pizza. The on the top part is not necessary, and it sounds a little unnatural.
With is your best friend for toppings. A pizza with mushrooms, a pizza with extra cheese, a pizza with olives and peppers.
Mistake number 4, saying, I want to do a pizza instead of I want to order a pizza, or let's get a pizza.
Do is a very flexible verb in English, but it doesn't work with pizza in this context. You order pizza, you get pizza, you make pizza, you eat pizza, but you don't do a pizza.
The natural phrase is, let's order a pizza. Let's get a pizza. Do you want to grab a pizza? I'm going to make a pizza tonight.
Grab is interesting here. Grab a pizza doesn't mean you physically grab it. It's casual English for getting or having something. Let's grab a pizza means let's go get a pizza together.
Let's grab a pizza. Very natural, very common. Use it.
And remember, making mistakes is part of learning. Every mistake you make is your brain working to find the right pattern. Don't be afraid of mistakes. Be afraid of never trying.
Every English speaker you talk to will understand you and respect you for trying. Mistakes are not failures. They are steps.
All right, let's practice together. I'm going to give you a situation and 2 sentences. You choose the correct one. And please, say your answer out loud. Don't just think it in your head. Speaking is the skill we're building.
And after each one, we'll tell you the answer and explain why.
Situation 1. You want 1 piece of pizza at a pizza counter. Do you say, Option A, can I have a pizza please? Or Option B, can I have a slice of pizza please?
Option B, a slice of pizza. Because option A would mean you want the whole pizza. 1 slice is 1 piece.
Situation 2. You're describing the pizza you just ate. Do you say, Option A, the pizza was hearty and the crust was crispy? Or Option B, the pizza was doing and the crust was doing crispy?
Option A, hearty and crispy are the correct adjectives. Doing is not used this way in English. Use descriptive adjectives. Hearty, crispy, cheesy, stretchy, tangy, smoky.
Situation 3. You want to invite a friend to eat pizza with you casually. Do you say, Option A, would you like to partake in a pizza dinner this evening? Or Option B, hey, do you want to grab a pizza tonight?
Option B, 100%. Option A is way too formal for a casual invitation. Hey, do you want to grab a pizza tonight? Is exactly how real people talk to their friends.
Situation 4. You're telling someone about your preference. Do you say, Option A, I prefer thin crust over thick crust? Or Option B, I prefer thin crust than thick crust?
Option A. In English, I prefer something over something, not than. I prefer thin crust over thick crust. Over is the correct word for the structure.
Now your challenge. Write your own pizza order in English in the comments. Describe what size, what crust, what toppings. Make it your perfect pizza. Use the words and phrases from today.
There is no wrong answer. Your perfect pizza is your perfect pizza. We just want to see you build the sentence in English.
And if you feel confident, write a second sentence saying why you love that pizza. Use one of the adjectives we learned: crispy, hearty, cheesy, smoky, tangy.
Real conversation is always better than perfect grammar. Write something. Post it. That's how you grow.
Okay, we covered so much today, and I am genuinely craving pizza right now. Kevin, is that normal?
Completely normal. That means the lesson worked.
Let's bring everything together. Today on Talklia, you learned the key vocabulary for talking about pizza: crust, sauce, toppings, mozzarella, slice.
You learned the main pizza styles: Neapolitan, New York, Chicago deep dish, and wood-fired, and how to talk about your preferences using phrases like I prefer, I'm a big fan of, and my go-to is.
You practiced ordering pizza in English using a real conversation, and you learned cultural facts about pizza around the world, including the official Italian pizza rules and the great pineapple debate.
And you fixed 4 common mistakes that will make your English sound more natural immediately.
Here is your reflection question for today. Think about the last time you had pizza. Where were you? Who were you with? Can you describe that pizza using English words from today? Even one sentence. Even just, the pizza was cheesy and crispy. That counts. That's progress.
Write it in the comments. We are a community here at Talklia, and we love seeing your progress, your pizza stories, and your opinions, especially about pineapple.
If you enjoyed this episode, please give it a like, share it with a friend who is learning English, and subscribe to Talklia so you never miss our next lesson.
Every time you listen to an episode like this, your English is growing, your vocabulary is expanding, your confidence is building. Even when it feels slow, it is working. Keep going.
Thank you so much for spending this time with us today. It means everything to us that you choose Talklia for your English learning journey.
This is Kevin, and from all of us at Talklia, keep practicing, keep listening, and we will see you next time.